Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Good evening. Good Monday evening, everybody, and welcome to the Digital Sim Sports Network, the Dirt Racing Network, and live coverage of the DSRL Kings Roadhouse Truck Series, presented by Midwest BBQ Equipment. A hot time in Virginia tonight. 100-lapper. Richmond International Raceway, the only race under the lights so far this season. Officially under the lights so far this season. We had one unofficially that finished under the lights, but we don't remember very much about that race, and we're trying very hard to not bring it back up. It's in the past. It's not important. 19 drivers have checked in for racing action tonight. They'll do 100 laps here. No matter how they qualify in the top 5 in the series points, will move to the back of the field. And they will start the race on the tires they qualify on. They will get one more set of tires for that 100-lap event tonight. A lot of big names here. Lucas Hoytsma, Cody Porter, Galen Gidman, Adam Vinny. The list goes on. Kobe Stidham in the house in a rare truck appearance. So, going to be a fun one tonight. Guys, please, if you haven't already, like, share, follow on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Tomorrow night, very important. We're on DSRL on Monday, Tuesday. DSRL Wednesday, Midwest Truck Series. Tomorrow night on Tuesday, it's both DSRL and Midwest Truck Series. League versus league. Boys will get out there at Kansas Motor Speedway for 100 laps. Go head-to-head, the two leagues. See who gets bragging rights for 2026. Watching the Midwest Truck Series on Wednesday nights has not given us a chance to look at this guy right here, Midwest Barbecue Equipment house car. And where is our other driver? He is not on the racetrack. I don't know. Brock Bigelow in the 27, not on the racetrack. We do not have our buddy, Mr. Smith, Mr. Greg Smith tonight, representing the Secure Lift people. But a huge shout out to everybody, especially Aaron and Mary Lee. I got a box with a bunch of stuff. We're going to start getting ready to do some giveaways with some of those things. And all the literature got to the right people. So big shout out to them. Thank you for sending that. I am hoping you get some sales out of that deal. Mark and Mark at King's Roadhouse, Mark at Midwest Barbecue Equipment. Big thank you to those guys. Without them, we are not capable of bringing all this racing action to you. Steve Llewellyn. I hope he's either back or on his way back from Pennsylvania and all that stuff, because we need him around here to help fix some of the power around our fair city right now. So I hope he's on his way back and he can get our League v League trophy going for us. Scotty King, all the admins, Mike, Garrett, Larry, everybody that gets this thing going for us every night. Some of the best racing action you're going to see. Great bunch of drivers, great bunch of people in general. Newcomer right here, the 04 of Cody Porter. New to the series. See some returning names. If you were with us in season 1, you saw the 74 of Peter Brees. He is making an appearance here mid-season. Well, just past the midway point of the season. In that 74 truck. Think we're about down to it. Admins are going to do the drivers' meeting. Boys are going to get ready to qualify. We're getting ready for a big one tonight. Should be awesome. This group does not run under the caution flag very much. So we'll see. All right. We'll watch a few of these drivers. We're going to try to watch the 99 if we can. Maybe the 94. 64. 94 already rolling out. He didn't like something. He's going to reset real quick. Here comes the 99, though. We'll watch Brandon Mackey get ready for a hot lap. We'll try to watch the 5 of Seth Wansing as well. He just rolled out. Try to watch some of our drivers in the top 5 in points, see where they slayed in at. Mackey was quickest in happy hour. Truck looked really tight, almost to the exit of the corner, and he really had to wait on it, so he may not have a great first lap. Let's go watch Garrett Boyd as well. Robinson 22:31, Mackey 22:17. Bigelow, 21.90. There's your quick guy right now, Brock Bigelow. Faster than his teammate. Adam Vinny was third quick right there. Reed Rundle goes second quick. Galen Gidman on his first lap. 411th quick. He's going to try to pick it up. Seth Wansing, 21.89 for the 5 truck on lap number 1. Can he pick it up on lap number 2? Cross the stripe. 84. So he picks it up just a touch. Adam Vinny, 9th quick. Galen Gidman, 11th quick. So Bigelow and Mackey, 1 and done. Boyd, 1 and done. 4th quick. So 4 of your top 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in qualifying right now. Let's watch the new guy, Cody Porter. I think Kobe Stidham is rolling out onto the racetrack. We'll get to watch him too. Woohoo, Porter. He shook it loose in turn 4, and I think it's going to hurt both laps. Well, no, this is his first lap. He was just getting his up to speed right there. So he may have to bank on lap number 2. We'll go watch Kobe Stidham here in a moment. As he's into turns 3 and 4. He is going to run the highline. He's going to bank it all on lap number 2. Going to put some heat in the tires. Cody Porter. 22-17. I'm sorry, 22-17. He's through 3 and 4. He'll shoot across the line. We'll see where his time goes. Top of the board, 21.59. Kobe Stidham, 21.81. Second quick, he is 22/100ths off of the quick time in the room. Cody Porter, monster lap. Man, now here comes somebody we were waiting to see. If you watch us regularly, you've seen the 46. Lucas Hoytsma on Tuesday nights absolutely dominate the last 3 weeks of that series. And I feel like he'd be on a 4 or 5 race streak if he hadn't decided the first couple of weeks to not run any of the provided setups via his team or the league and ran whatever iRacing gave him for a fixed setup straight out of the box. The guy is just really, really good. Now he's going to bank it all on lap number 2. We'll see where he's at this time by. He was 13th quick at 22.19. Truck was twitchy right at the exit of 2 on his first lap. He's got some heat in the tires now. Looks like it's gripping a little better here. We'll see if he can get it down into 3 and 4 down on the bottom. Keep it there. He does that. This will be a much better lap for the 46. And where does he slate it in at? P4, 21.88 for Lucas Hoytsma. But the new guy, Cody Porter, my goodness, stomped down a lap at 21.59. 16 of our 19, Mike Forster, Ryan Kamba, Kyle Gomez electing to not put laps down. We will see Adam Vinny, Brock Bigelow, Brandon Mackey, Garrett Boyd. Oh, for the life of me, that 5th name escapes me every stinking time. Seth Wansing. And I should know that. He's second in the points. All move to the back of this field. They will have to work their way through. They have 100 laps to do it. For us, well, it's time for the grid. Drivers getting ready to grid out. Cody Porter will have the pole, newcomer to the series, and he will get to stay there. Kobe Stidham will stay on that front row, and the 36 on his outside. The 5 of Seth Wansing, he'll go to the back out of row number 2, and he'd have Lucas Hoytsma behind him. So 3 very proficient studs up there in the front, and that means that whoever takes that spot, which is going to be Michael Everett inside row number 2, he is going to have his hands full keeping pace, because Brock Bigelow out of row 3 in the 27, Brandon Mackey in the 99. Well, they're going to the back. They're going to join Wansing. Then Garrett Boyd, the 21, row number 4 inside. He'll move to the back as well. He's got Reed Rundle in the 43 scheduled to start next to him. Michael Everett, the 8, Kevin Spaulding, the 25, out of row number 5. You'll see the 51 of Jonathan Scott next to the 51 of Mike Robinson, the 151 and the 51. They're in row number 6. Row 7, Adam Vinny, 64. Well, he'll go all the way to the back as well. And he'll be on the very, very back. Peter Brees in the 74 was slated to start next to him in row 7. Tiny Dancer Scott King in the 18 and Galen Gidman, G squared. 6th in the points right now, the 94 in row 8. Mike Forstner, the 69, Ryan Campbell, the 204. They are your 9th row and a row number 10 on the inside all by himself. That will be the 55 of Kyle Gomez. Now, those 5 drivers that I mentioned going to the back will drop behind, and they will go single file. We'll go take a look. There's Bigelow. There's Mackey. Here comes Boyd. There's Wansing and Vinny. Those drivers will have 100 laps to show us why they're in the top 5 in points and get back to the front of this field. Guys, do not be afraid to shout out in chat. Let us know where you're watching from. You got a favorite driver? Make sure that you let us know who that is. Every once in a while, these guys are paying attention. And during a slowdown in action, they may or may not take the time to say hi in the chat with us. All right, Porter and Stidham, our front row, pace cars out of the way 100 times around the Richmond International Speedway, and we are underway. King's Roadhouse Truck Series on Monday Night Thunder, presented by Midwest Barbecue Equipment. Porter and Stidham get it worked out pretty quick. Hoytsma slots into that 3rd spot. That puts Michael Everett right in front of Father Time, Reed Rundle, and Rundle is going to power bomb it down on the outside of turns 3 and 4. Rundle's got that momentum line, and he will get by for 4th place at the line on Michael Everett. A little further back, Jonathan Scott, and then it's Robinson and King side by side still. Kevin Spaulding is in 6th. Forstner is 10th. Bigelow is 11th now. Peter Brees is right there. Here comes Kyle Gomez. Sitting in the 15th spot, Brandon Mackey, the high side of him, and Seth Wansing moves to the inside down in turns 1 and 2. And 55 out of shape. He's going to chase it. He's going to gather it up. He'll go back to 19th. He might be needing to take a big breath. Maybe count to 10. Just keep your eyes open, son. Going to be okay. So we'll go back up here. Wansing right in front of any slow truck on the bottom. That's Peter Brees. He got out of shape coming out of 4. Got the truck back up underneath him. He'll slide in between the 21 of Boyd and the 64 of Adam Vinny. That's Ryan Camba, the Cambinator. Hello, Jane. Where's Mr. Bill? He sends me all these funny things on Facebook, and then he, really late in the chat. I'm going to have to give him some grief about that. Meanwhile, up front, Cody Porter. He's got about 6 truck lengths on Kobe Stidham, Lucas Hoytsma. That's Reed Rundle right in the mix right there. Rundle, one of the full-time drivers in the series. Only misses about a race a season. Likes to take his vacations down to Florida to go see his dad. I hope his dad is watching. So Michael Everett slid into that 5th spot, and he has settled in nicely. Has come a long way since he started running in this series. He is the host for the Midwest Truck Series on Wednesday nights, and has been a little leery about coming over and running in this different class of driver and different class of setup stuff on Monday nights, but he's actually acclimated pretty good. It looks like he's gotten pretty comfortable. He's been leading races and staying in the top 8 or 10. Well, what did he get for dessert? Because I might be jealous. That's not fair, Jane. If you give him dessert, you got to send me dessert too. There's Mike Robinson. Hello, Ken Forstner. Kevin Spaulding still here in 7th. Galen Gidman. Started a little deep. Started about 16th. He's up to 8th. Thought he had a pretty good piece tonight. He thought it was very stable, very balanced, and that he'd be able to work his way forward. He's going to have to pedal like Fred Flintstone because Brock Bigelow has tucked himself right in behind. Mackey's behind that, and then Jonathan Scott getting up and high out of the way because Adam Vinny and Seth Wansing, 53 points separate those two. The 5 and the 64 right now. With this and 3 more races to go. Or 4 more, I'm sorry, 4 more races to go. This round 8. We go to 12. There's Garrett Boyd. Now works alongside Jonathan Scott. Mike Forstner coming along behind him. Forstner was in the top 10 a few minutes ago. Peach Crisp. Man, some good cold vanilla ice cream on it. Sounds like a winner. Now I'm super jealous. So Porter's starting to stretch things out just a little bit. He's out to a half second now. Stidham and Hoytsma, 2nd and 3rd, and they are in lockstep right there. While we were away, Mike Robinson got around Michael Everett. So Mike passed Mike. And now Kevin's looking at Mike. Like the 25 is hungry for another spot. Here comes Galen Gidman. Starting to be a stack up behind Bigelow and Mackey because Wansing and Vinny are now at the bumper of that 99 truck. Wansing is going to put it in low and try to move that 99 up the hill down in 3 and 4, and it may end up costing because Vinny decided to go to the high side. Now Wansing has that inside position on the 99 of Mackey. Boyd is right there as well. So Bigelow, Wansing, Mackey, Vinny, Boyd, top 5 in points already inside the top 10, but still racing close as a group right here. Oh, man. Yeah, fresh peaches make it even better. Now I'm ridiculously jealous. That's unfair. I almost wish I hadn't asked now. Good grief. Try to make a fella feel bad. Get a good look at this battle. Man, the top 5 in points are nose to tail here. They start at 9th and go back to 13th, and they cannot get away from one another. And they're getting bottled up behind some of these mid-pack trucks here. Spaulding trying to work on Everett. He is getting his neck breathed down. And that moved Bigelow a little bit up the hill. He missed his entry into turn 1, and Wansing was able to get the nose of the 5 truck there. It's still half second up front. Spaulding just cannot get a good run to get beside the 8 truck. And he's bottling the guys behind him up a little bit. This time, Dio, this might be a caution. Yeah, we're getting a caution. We saw that happen. We saw that one get started. Right there. 25 trying to get that position and not let him get to the bottom in that corner. Got into that left rear. So caution number 1 comes out 20 laps in. 1/5 of the way. As the quick report comes from race control, then we do have a claim on that. So we'll slow things down. A lot of drivers on pit road, including Porter, Hoytsma, Stidham, Rundle, Vinny. Vinny rolling away. Scott coming in. Galen Gidman stayed out. Seth Wansing stayed out. Brandon Mackey stayed out. Kevin Spaulding will be going to the back here. Garrett Boyd stayed out, and he will now be in that top 5. Peter Brees stayed out. Kyle Gomez. So Porter will line up behind Gomez. Gomez 6th. Porter from the lead will come out and rejoin the field 7th. And as they went in is how they came out, minus the guys that stayed out. Tiny Dancer going to be 13th. The Cambinator 14th. I don't know where Bigelow is going to slot in at. There's a 27. How did he get off the lead lap? Don't know how the 27 got off the lead lap. I know that he pitted. But I do not know what caused him to stay. Maybe he got a little damage and he had to sit there and get it fixed. So he is going to be your lucky dog if we catch another caution, which cautions seem to breed cautions, especially at this place. Looks like Gidman chose the outside of the front row. Front row drivers can choose. Polls, the control car chooses whether they want to start inside or outside on this on these restarts. And it looks like a 94 has chosen the outside, and I think I know why. Into the start zone. He's on the throttle. Green flag in the air. I'll tell you what, Seth Wansing was eating a sandwich. Maybe had to put his drink back in the cup holder because he got snookered right there. Garrett Boyd. Oh, caution. I think we got a big one. Let's go watch. Oh, only tiny contact here. So let's go back. Let's see if we can ascertain what occurred. Contact between the 43 and the 74 starts a chain reaction. And now you got a Kyle Gomez, Peter Brees, Scott King all on pit road. So Gidman, Boyd, Wansing still 1, 2, 3. Mackey 4. Stidham is 5th. He got around Porter right there. Hoytsma behind that in 7th. Then Vinny, Robinson, Kamba. Forstner 11th. Spaulding. Rundle is scored 13th. He got that truck turned around and got to 13th. A couple of guys went off, but he's going to pick up some spots there. There goes Mike Forstner to the pits. Gomez, Bigelow. And Bigelow should have, and he does. He's got the wave around. He is coming around to join the field. He should be okay. Back on the lead lap. Lots of racing to go. So that'll put Bigelow 15th at the moment, but wave around car usually has to go and slide to the very back once everybody gets in. 28 laps in. Guys already won 3 times this season. Got 5 podiums in 6 starts. And he is in front of this field at the moment. G squared, Galen Gibbon in the 94 truck. G body, Garrett Boyd now up to second. So, and I know those two are working together. It looks to me like the 21 has a little nose damage. It's pushed in a little. I wonder if that will cause him to run a little warm. Ain't going to matter as we're getting ready to go green. Pace car out of the way. We're ready to get back to it again on lap number 29. Good start for Gibbon. Good start for Boyd. Good start for Mackey. Seth Wansing falling down on the restarts. There's Porter around the outside. He's going to try to take spot away from Seth Wansing here. Wansing will be big picture racing. He's trying to close the gap on points with the 64 truck. Speaking of the 64, he's got the 46 right on his left-hand door. Hoytsma. Stidham. And then that battle there. So Adam Vinny is going to be right in the middle of this hornet's nest right here. Still side by side for that 4th spot, Wansing and Porter. All of them chasing Gidman at the moment. And Wansing is not giving an inch to the 04 truck. The rookie getting tested here early. Hey, Mary Lee Rostich. The Mary Lee? Uh-oh. Ooh, big blink right there. That was weird. That actually kind of frightened me a little bit. I wasn't ready for a blink out, and I don't know if it was me or them. But the whole group blinked out. Oh, car turned! That's Vinny! Vinny into the fence. Well, let's go back here and see what exactly happened. Oh, I want to wind that back a little ways. I need to wind that back a little ways before we play that. Man. I got to see. Did he get pushed or did he just... Yeah, he just got up a little bit and got into Vinny right there. Short track racing, sometimes you're going to get a little contact. And race control. Kicking me the info about who claimed and who did what to whom, and we'll take a look now. Let's go right in here and take a look. Back into the 64 truck. A little twisted. We'll see if the crew can work a little bit on it. So Gidman and company staying out front right now. Now they're about to be in the hornet's nest. Gidman, Boyd, Mackey. Because there's Porter. Then here's Stidham. You know they pitted on about lap 27. Then Seth Wansing, who stayed out as well, is hanging tough in 6th. But he's got the 46 behind him. The 46 should be getting ready to move to the back after the claim. All right, welcome in, Mr. Mark. Hey, I heard we might be putting a sim rig up for you. Are we going to just like bring them all, set them up together, and have a big racing party in the shop up there one of these nights? I mean, that would be one hell of a hike for me, but it might be fun. All right, we're getting ready to restart. Lap number 38 will be where we are. Gidman, Boyd, row 1, Mackey, Porter, Stidham, Wansing, row 3 on this restart. 62 laps remaining. All right, pace cars out of the way. We're going to drop into the start zone. And the green flag is going to come out again. This time, Seth Wansing got a little bit better start. He's going to have the high side on Stidham and on Mackey right now. That was a rumor that I heard. Was that one of those St. Louis built rigs might be going your way. Wansing up to fourth around Mackey. A high side move by Mike Robinson may put the 99 in the middle of a 3-wide, and he just lets Stidham go. Mackey did. Now he's going to have to contend with Reed Rundle. Mackey is on a lot older tires than some of these guys. He is banking on a late race caution. There comes Brock Bigelow behind him around Kevin Spaulding. Bigelow got his lap back, now inside the top 10. He runs 9th. Spaulding is 10th. Camba, Gomez. There's Adam Vinny. Still a lot of damage on that 64 truck. 13th, Jonathan Scott. Scott King, Michael Everett, Lucas Hoytsma, and Hoytsma behind Peter Brees. Brees is one lap down. He'll be the next lucky dog if we get another caution here. Side by side between Everett and King. Did you give him enough grief about it, sir? We're talking about Seth Wansing's chrome wheels. He took them off. Wansing in the 5, running 5th right now. Galen Gidman out front, and he is about to have company because Porter just got around the 21 of Boyd. Took over second. Boyd is now back to third, and then it's Stidham, Wansing, and Robinson. You can see single file line until you get to the very back. The last 4 positions. Early retiree, the 69 of Mike Forstner, has taken that truck to pit road, and I don't know if it's going to return. Does not look promising for him. Gidman out front, but I don't know for how much longer. It's 3 wide almost, back there for about 7th. Rundle is in that mix. Mackey, Bigelow, all racing. Side by side, they're starting to get it sorted out. Rundle had that high side, little fresher tires. He's going to be able to make a move and get around Bigelow. So put Rundle up to 7th. Then it's Bigelow, Mackey, and Spaulding through the top 10. Well, thank you guys very much for the box that you sent. We are going to do some giveaways at a point. We may do something tomorrow night during the LVL race, and I know you guys wanted to do something too, so we'll work all that out. We'll get everything together. But right now, out front, Gidman still in control. Porter right behind, Stidham right behind that, but he's got company because Boyd is now trying to make another run on the high side. Might be a little wide there for Boyd. Got a big run. He's just not quite going to get there. And he may stay up high here on Stidham. Now he'll slide in behind, get in line, and he'll play follow the leader for a minute. He's right in front of the 5 of Seth Wansing. I'm going to go watch Robinson because Robinson, Rundle, and Bigelow are about to be a 3-car race for that 6th spot. Good evening, Deb. Tiny Dancer's inside the top 16, FYI. Watching a good battle here. Rundle 7, Bigelow 8. And they're battling over the spot right behind Mike Robinson, who runs in the 6th place. And now Wansing taking a peek up the inside on Boyd. It's a pass that will take many laps unless a mistake is made by one driver or the other. Outside line's going to have a lot of momentum. Inside line's going to have the shorter way around. They're on very, very similar tires. In fact, I don't know if these two have even stopped. We'll take a peek. And they have not. Galen Gidman, Garrett Boyd, Seth Wansing, and Brandon Mackey are the only vehicles that not have taken a pit stop yet. We've had 3 cautions. There goes Wansing. He had the run. He just couldn't get the power down and get that pass completed. There's your 3 leaders. Then here's 4th and 5th, 6, 7, 8. There goes 9 and 10. Reed Rundle peeking out. Trying to get to the inside on Robinson. Like I said, these passes happen. They just take a few laps because that outside line has a lot of momentum and the inside line has a shorter way around, but you've got to be so careful putting the throttle back down. And everybody right now is just so close on speed, and the fresher tires now have kind of equalized out with the older tires. Seth Wansing finally got around Boyd. He's up to 4th. These guys are about 2 seconds behind Stidham, Porter, and Gidman. And Porter now inching up on that bumper of the 94 truck. Gidman is 6th in the points. He's 111 spots, or 111 points back. And he missed 2 races this season. Did not run the road course at Lime Rock and missed the Texas race at the beginning of the season, about race 2 or 3. There goes Porter. Dives to the inside, getting down into turn 1, and Gidman is going to lay on that right-hand door. I think this pass is all but completed right here. Gidman yields the spot. He knows he's got to go to pit road, and he does it right then, right there. Here comes another one in. That's Kevin Spaulding and Garrett Boyd, and Boyd almost took out the water barrels at the opening to pit road. So we'll see how long do they spend midway down pit road. Yeek. Well, I'm not a soccer guy, so as much as I would like to see him win and get way in there, it is to be expected. And did not affect me one way or the other. Brandon Mackey now on pit road. Scott King, Garrett Boyd about to roll off of pit road. Oh, Garrett Boyd just getting to his. I don't know why he was just getting his tires changed. Here comes Peter Brees. There comes Tiny Dancer. Meanwhile, Porter and company going around. That's Rundle to 3rd, Bigelow 4th, Kamba, Hoytsma, Vinny. Jonathan Scott is in the top 10. He's 8th. Michael Everett is now 9th. Everybody else is on pit road because the 5 truck is Seth Wansing making his stop. We're 40 laps from the end. Tires going on the right side. Tires are about to go on the left side. I don't know if these boys can make it or not. The last pit stop for this group was a lap 21. I don't think on that 50% fuel that they can go 70-odd laps, 79 laps. I don't think they can get there. But they may be able to get a 2-tire stop done and a splash of fuel and maybe keep some track position when these other guys get out here. Gidman's a lap down. He's 10th. Here he is, and where's our leaders? He just come off of turn 2. The leaders are at the stripe. So he's about a lap and 2/3 behind. That's the 55 of Gomez behind your 2 leaders. Two leaders, 3.2 seconds ahead of third place. Reed Rundle. Here comes Scott King on fresh tires. Going to blow by the 43. The 27 trying to get to the 43, but he's got the 21 on fresh tires trying to get a lap back. Where is Garrett Boyd? Garrett Boyd is 2 laps down. I got to go with that kid got him a pit road violation. So here's Gidman, 10th. Was the leader when these green flag pit stops started. We'll see what happens here. Porter and company, 23:11 lap time. That is about a second slower, about 9/10 of a second slower than all the people on fresh tires. Stidham had him a moment right there coming off turn 2. I saw the right rear of that truck step out, and he did a very quick wheel adjustment to bring it back. I do believe that all of the drivers that pitted after lap 55 can make it the rest of the way on fuel. So what it's going to boil down to is, do we stay green all the way until the guys at the front, Porter, Stidham, Bigelow, all have to stop? Because Bigelow also stopped in the lap 21 deal. He and Reed Rundle. He just took over third from Rundle. So we go back all the way to Ryan Camba. Camba in the 6th spot. 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. All pitted on lap 21. There's Adam Vinny headed to pit road with the 64. Vinny headed for pit road. He'll whip in. Let's see what kind of service he gets here. Right side tire. Got to have 30 laps of fuel. Left side tire is going on. So a 4-tire change. Here come your leaders, Porter, Stidham. On to pit road. We'll find out where they all slayed out because Bigelow took over the lead. Rundle stayed out with him. Hoytsma is also out there. 2 tires for the 36. He is going to get Porter coming off pit road. Gidman just got around the leader, Brock Bigelow, to get back on the lead lap. So he is in turns 1 and 2. Stidham and company are about a set of quarters behind him, so a full straightaway down the backstretch. Michael Everett now on pit road in the 8 truck out of 5th place. The tire and fuel strategies that goes on a Monday and Tuesday night here, there'll be 10 different strategies going on out there, and every driver is hoping that what they're doing, everything falls the way they need it to. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, Mr. Bigelow, Reed Rundle to pit road. So another one of our early pit stop trucks finally going in. So Bigelow, right, he has got a 1.7 second lead over Lucas Hoitzma right now. He's going to have to come in pretty soon. Seth Wansing would be the next truck not on the lead lap if he can catch Bigelow, and he's right behind him, but he's going to get past before he gets there, I think, because Kobe Stidham has made his way to him. There comes your leader, Bigelow, headed for pit road. So Hoitzman now will take over the lead. Hoitzman pitted on lap 21, so he's got to be getting close as well. Swansing now behind Stidham. Drives back alongside. Oh, truck got a little tight, and he really had to give up a lot of space right there. Ryan Kamba out of second place, headed for pit road. That will put Galen Gidman back to the lead soon as Hoitzma pits. There is Gidman, and there is Stidham, and Stidham is closing the gap. Lucas Hoitzma out of the lead, heads for pit road. So when Gidman comes back around with about 22 to go, he will be the leader. Stidham and Wansing 2 and 3. Porter right behind Wansing, and Porter's got a set of right side tires on that truck. Let's find out where your points leader is. Adam Vinny. Almost the last vehicle on the lead lap. He's 14th right now. There's Gidman, not far behind him. Stidham, 2.7 seconds with 21 to go. Lap times, Stidham about 2/10 quicker. It's about caution. I am looking. Ryan Kamba. The Cambinator. Probably going to get loose out of turn number 2. He's by himself right here, right by Adam Vinny. Yeah. Right rear steps out. Oh, right there. Right here is where the caution flies. Right there. Kobe Stidham. So we'll slow things down. Unfortunate that the caution flies right there. That was going to get exciting. Now we're going to see some guys. Here comes Hoitzma. He's a lap down. Who is going to be our lucky dog? Is it Kyle Gomez? No, it can't be Gomez. It would have had to have been Adam Vinny, somebody like that. But they all pitted. Race control filling us in on what's going on. So does Gidman. He stays out. And he may be not in a position for this. Let's go. Kobe Stidham, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. I think you got a little fresher right side tires on the 36 than the 94 does. It looked like you were slowly reeling him in. I'm sure the caution helps you. What do you got left in that thing? Can you steal this win?
I definitely do think I was reeling him in there a little bit, but I think the 04 behind me was reeling me in with 4 fresh tires. So we'll see what happens here. I'm a little bit nervous on this restart, so just going to have to play my cards right, and hopefully we can come out on top of this thing.
Well, a rare appearance for you here on Monday nights in the trucks and You got a chance to win this one. I am positive that you will do everything in your power not to let it slip away. So I appreciate you taking a moment. We see you guys getting doubled up. Good luck out there, buddy.
Yep, thank you, Roger. Appreciate it.
Kobe Stidham, 36 truck. We'll see. He may not have enough to hold off the 04. He may not be able to get around the 94. Seth Wansing right now. Trying to hang on. Let's see. Where is Adam Vinny? I just saw his name, 14. Looks like Adam Vinny was our wave around. He's going to be back on the lead lap, so he's going to be able to fight for a few positions here, and he had some tires left. So we'll see. A little pushing, a little shoving on the restart. Everybody trying to be cautious. They're going to fan out multi-cars wide, 2, 3 wide back here. Gidman got the lead. Porter got around Stidham. Stidham the third, and then Wansing tucked in. Here comes Kevin Spaulding. Freshies on the 25. A little bit better tires. Just looking to see who's going to make the move. It's getting time to go. No time left in the hourglass. Truck sideways back here. Got it gathered up. I want to say that was the 51 of Jonathan Scott. Had him a moment right there. .204 of Camba. Right next to Vinny Camba. The first truck not on the lead lap. He's praying for another caution. He'd love to get a chance to race for some positions. Up front, Porter got to by. Then Wansing, and now Gidman is stuck on the high side. Rundle is going to get by. So Gidman went from the lead to fifth. Porter, Stidham, Wansing, 1, 2, 3, and I think Reed Rundle may have a little something in the 43 truck as he goes to the high side. And he is going to try to run the 5 on the outside, see if he can steal a podium out of this thing. Rundle now into the top 3, coming around to 11 to go. Gidman is still fifth. Here comes Hoytsma. And we know Hoytsma went to pit road. He had some tires left down there. Don't think he'll be a factor for the win. But he is going to be a factor in a top 5 finish here for some of these drivers. Gets to the inside of Galen Gidman. Gidman's trying to keep him pinned down on the bottom, and Wansing had a tough time getting out of turn number 4 right there. So Hoytsma alongside Wansing now, and that opens the door, and Gidman may try to get back by again. Not going to happen. Wansing will fall to 5th. Porter, 0.6 of a second, fresher tires. He's probably just going to drive off and leave these guys. We're going to watch right here for a moment because Rundle is reeling in Stidham. Eight to go. It's been a good one. There comes Rundle. He'll dive to the inside, getting down into turn 1. Stidham will stay on that door on the outside. And they will stay side by side. Stidham not ready to give it up. Hoytsma's about there. Now Stidham gets loose out of 4. That puts Rundle to 2nd. Here comes Hoytsma on the fresher tires. 1.5 seconds back, 7 laps to go. I don't know if he can make up the distance, but he might be able to get here to Rundle, who just got 2nd. It looks like we're going to have a battle for the 2nd and 3rd spots, the last podium spots. Wansing still 5th, Gidman, Mackey, Robinson, Boyd, Vinny 10th. Bigelow, Spaulding, King, Gomez, and Scott. Jonathan Scott in 15th, the last truck on the lead lap. Here comes your move, and Hoytsma slid the right rear coming out of 4. 5 laps, the wave lap. Porter, 1.2 seconds ahead of this battle. That time, Rundle with a big wiggle out of 2, and Hoytsma gets back to his door. Lucas Hoytsma now door to door with the 43 as we got 4 to go, and they're going to turn 1 side by side. They'll stay side by side down the backstretch. Hoytsma cannot get completely clear of Rundle. Just doesn't have that line on the exit, and Rundle's keeping him pretty tight to the bottom through the corners. Great racing up front. 2 to go this time for Porter. Rundle by half a truck. Rundle not going to give up the middle of the racetrack in the corners. He knows you can't get around him right there. White flag coming out this time for Cody Porter out of turn number 4. His debut in the series, and he leads him to the white. Hoytsma trying again to get around Rundle. Cody Porter's going to win this thing going away. Rookie debut at Richmond Raceway. Porter takes the checker. Rundle hangs on by half a truck. Hoytsma third. Stidham and Gidman gets around Wansing at the very end to take 5th. Wansing, Mackey, Boyd, then Vinny and Bigelow, Scott, Spalding, Gomez, King, Kamba, Everett, Brees, and Forshner, the official finishing order. Start moving our drivers around. We'll find our waiting room guys. Let's see. Did Lucas come? Yes, he did. Oh, where'd he go? There, he already moved himself. Now we're going to wait and see if we get our winner. Please remind our winner to come to Discord for interviews. Thank you. All right, let's get ready to talk to our 3rd place finisher, and he had to do it late in this one. Lucas Hoytsma, I'm going to ask you a question before we get started here. Did you use the iRacing setup again tonight?
No. Tonight was the one provided by you guys, and just made a few tweaks to make it to my driving style. But that thing was pretty fast, so good job. I had a great time tonight, and wow, it was a tough race, and I caused some problems. So I'm sorry about that.
So you're saying 150 laps may have been a breaking point if we'd extended it?
Yeah, it would have given me more time to maybe get up to the lead or something. I don't know, but it would have been more time for me to screw myself and others more. So maybe it was a good thing.
Well, we don't want that for sure, man. A lot of racing lines. It looked like guys were able to hold guys off. You got held off there at the end with the guys on the outside, and it's just that you got to have a lot of exit line to get the power down. Otherwise, the right rear wants to step out both 2 and 4.
Yeah, it's you can run the top lane to defend your position, but you can also use it to pass people. I was making passes in both the bottom and the top. It was a little bit easier to pass in the top if you could get to that point, but it was so hard to get there through the center that a lot of the guys would hold the bottom and just be just fine. So, yeah, it was moving all around, all over tonight, and really one truck didn't seem like they were driving the same. It seems like everybody was struggling with something different, which made the racing really fun.
Well, we don't see you a lot in the truck series, and my fingers are crossed that I'm going to see the 46 tomorrow night, the league versus league race.
Oh, you know it. Trucks are probably my favorite stock car to race, so I'll definitely be here more often when I can. So I had a ton of fun tonight. Richmond in the trucks is a great combo, and with this great group of guys, it was a ton of fun.
Well, then you're going to love next week because we're going to O'Reilly Raceway Park.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be great. I'm super excited for that one.
All right, man. Well, give me some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you celebrate a hard-earned third-place finish tonight.
Yeah, just big shout out to all the guys who make this possible. King's Roadhouse, Midwest Barbecue Equipment, Fitz's Automotive Services. Man, this is a lot. You guys, Edmund Trophy and Awards, Scott King's Designs, Digital Sports Network, obviously this wonderful broadcast that gets put on, all the admins, and all the guys for racing. Cody did a great job winning tonight. Reed raced me super clean there at the end, and I just want to say one more sorry to Adam Vinny for that terrible decision I made. Not even a decision, I just forgot to turn. I mean, there's no excuses for that. So hopefully I never do that again. I don't want to involve other people in my screw-ups in the future. So
All right, man. Well, we know you're a heck of a driver. We know it was 100% not intentional. Just one of those things that happens on the racetrack, man. And I'm sure the admins will review it, and penalty points will be assigned as needed. So appreciate you chatting with us, man. Congrats on the run. I can't wait to see how you do tomorrow night over at Kansas.
yes, sir. Thanks, Roger.
That is Lucas Hoytsma. Finishing third, a multi-time winner already over on the Tuesday night O'Reilly Car Series. And tonight he comes in the trucks in a rare appearance and does a great job picking up a third place. We're going to move on. We got to get this guy's interview in before he either goes to sleep on us or turns into a pumpkin. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how the story goes. Nothing but love, my brother. Awesome run tonight, man. Late in this one, you kind of catch a little bit of a break with that caution, but you parlay that into a heck of a run, and you fought off one of the best in the business there to keep that second place.
Yeah, that was tight. I was just talking with Cody, and he was just cruising. He was on 4 tires also. I knew Lucas was, and when he got up and ran with me, it was, I mean, he was racing so clean. It was such a great battle, and all I was trying to do was just, give him room, but keep him down and hold on. And, this old body, it gets shaken and quaking and all sorts of stuff, so.
The RA takes over, and your vision gets, well, yeah, we know how it gets when you get old.
Yeah.
We love you anyway, my man. Awesome job, man. And a lot of different strategies. You guys over there at Lumber, dude, you guys played a couple of different strategies. It looks like yours worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to wait on that first one and get past that halfway for the one set of tires that we had. And obviously then that longer green flag run, helped us a little bit there towards the end when we did pit. So that late caution, I don't know if I really wanted that. I was running down a few of the guys that must have only taken 2 tires pretty quick, and it was okay as far as that goes. I mean, obviously the ending result is what I wanted it to be, so we'll take it. It was a good run.
Well, an awesome job tonight, man. A second-place finish. And I'm going to ask you, like I asked the guy that finished third, how excited are you for next week when we go to O'Reilly Raceway Park? Little bitty old bull ring.
I'm ready. You know me, Roger. The shorter the track, the more fun I have. And, I enjoy the short track. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I know you do, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous, and I'll let you get out of here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Sponsors of the series: King's Roadhouse, Midwest Barbecue Equipment, Fritz Automotive Services, Edmund Trophy and Awards, obviously Scott King Designs, Scott the Man, you guys over at DRL and Digital Sim Sports, thanks to the admin team and stuff like that. And then I got the Wisconsin group on my truck with BAM 5-Star, Drink Wisconsin, Paps, Beard Wisconsin, all those guys. Still waiting on your pizza, I know, while I say it. Little Caesars, DRE, Trading Paint, Secure Lift. Yeah, we got a lot of people there, and special thanks to Adam, my teammate. I was hoping he'd have a little bit better finish, but he had some bad luck early and got bumped. So, but we'll take it, and thanks to you guys, as always, for putting on a great show. It's nice to be up here once in a while and say hey.
All right, man. Congratulations on the finish. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for the LVL race.
I didn't know anything about tomorrow night, but I'll take a look.
Yeah, Fixed Trucks, Kansas, Midwest versus DSRL. It'd be a shame if you weren't there.
Maybe I'll have to be there. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me, man.
All right, my man. We'll see you tomorrow night, buddy.
Thank you, Roger. Have a good night.
Reed Rundle picking up a second-place finish, and now we'll talk to the rookie in this series. Makes his debut at Richmond, and Well, the alien in the picture fits because he drove like one tonight. Cody Porter, awesome job in your rookie debut here at DSRL.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. The strategy was awesome. I like having one tire set for 100 laps. Really threw a wrench in, what you're going to do for the whole race, but I loved it. It was great.
Well, I can't believe it took you this long to come race here, knowing that Lucas has been here for a while.
Yeah, I know that. That's great. It's good to know.
Well, we hope we get to see you on the B-car side when we go back to that. But tonight, the strategy all over the place for a lot of guys. Looks like you picked one and kind of stuck to it after that first pit stop and parlayed it right into the win. That late caution, did it hurt or help you?
I didn't want a caution, but I knew if a caution came out, I wanted to be on the later side of whatever strategy was going to happen. So I set for a number around lap 70 and just waited to see when other people were pitting. And I think majority of the field pitted, but me, except for me and Kobe. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead, pit lap 70, and if a caution comes out, I'm probably sitting okay. And if a caution doesn't come out, I'm sitting really good either way. And I think I was going to catch everybody regardless.
Well, awesome job, Matt. Rookie debut, and you're going to victory lane. Does that give you more incentive to keep showing up now?
Oh, absolutely. IRP is not my track, so I'm a short try, but I don't think you're going to see a repeat. But the weeks after, I think we'll be okay.
Well, I know you like to work on your own stuff. Did you run your own setup tonight, or did you grab what was provided and do some tweaking to it?
I did run my own thing. It's a version from Iowa. Tweaked on it, and with the extra horsepower, it did need quite a big tweaks to it. A little extra cross weight, a little softer right rear, but she hauled the mail, I think.
Well, an awesome job, and I absolutely want to take you up on your offer to work on stuff because I would love to get with you, pick your brain when we're putting the setups together, especially for next week at IRP. So you may hear from me sometime by about Thursday. I also hope that we get to see you over here again tomorrow night in the League versus League Challenge race representing DSRL. Fixed setup 100 lapper at Kansas, and we are providing the setup from our series. So you know where to get it, the free setup still here in Discord. So hopefully we get to see you on that. But overall thoughts about all the racers in here, because I think they're all pretty top notch, and what the competition level looks like in this series.
Oh, absolutely. It was great. I know we had a few cautions, but this track, after the update, it was not easy to drive. Even for myself, it's loose on exit. I know everyone felt it. You got on the gas too early, and you're going to loop the truck. So I think it was a pretty good showing.
All right, man, give me some shout-outs and some thank yous. And if you need some help, if you look above us just a little bit, it says series sponsors. You can click that open and read it from there. It's a nice script.
Series sponsors.
About 4 or 5 tabs above us.
Oh, my goodness, I'm blind. Here we go. Let's see. Let's shout out King's Roadhouse, Midwest Barbecue Equipment. Is it Fitz Automotive?
That's correct.
Shout out everybody in the Truck Series sponsors. They obviously sponsor a great program here. And I can't wait to watch the broadcast back too. Can't wait to see what you did. This is a great program. I'm enjoying it.
Well, you know where to go find it, man. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow night. I'll send you some messages, and we'll set up some practice time. Maybe you can help out letting us pick your brain and figuring out how to set the truck up real good for IRP so we can have another race like we had here tonight.
Yes, sir. Sounds great.
All right, man. Congrats on the win. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Thanks for chatting with me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Cody Porter in his debut, picking up the win here tonight. Wow. And we've had that happen many times. Guys come in, and Lucas Hoitzma could have won in his rookie debut, but he made a choice to run an awful setup, and it cost him. But he has won many times since, so I'm expecting to see the 04 truck win a few times after this, too. Awesome race tonight. I'm really proud of these guys. Put on a great show. We caught 4 cautions, 3 before the 1/3 of the waypoint, and 1 with about 20 to go. And I think it made for some great race, especially a little bit of drama there at the end, especially for the top 3. And that's what we want to see each and every week here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Please tune in tomorrow night, man. That is going to be a scorcher. 100 lapper at Kansas. Big, wide, open, little bit of drafting, whole lot of strategy. If you can save your tires a little, you can get away from these other drivers. You never know. It's not going to come down to a Daytona Talladega who's going to have the right pusher. It's going to come down to who manages their stuff exactly right. And we'll find out. DSRL versus Midwest Truck Series. A little bit of bragging rights on the line. We'll talk to Michael Everett before the race tomorrow night. Get his thoughts on the League v. League deal. But I want to thank you all for being here. Without you, there's no reason at all for us to do this. And without all the awesome leagues that put racing on every single night that we cover it, there is nothing to do. I want to thank them all. Top to bottom. High five, pat on the back. Till we see you again, please keep the rough side facing down. God bless everybody. Come back and see us as soon as you can.